Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schutze, and welcome to our kitchen. Today I'd like to share with you one of my variations of making rabbit stew. This particular version is going to be light enough that you can use year-round, yet feel hearty enough to satisfy you during the winter months. So join me now as I show you the recipe and procedure. Well, here we have a mature rabbit weighing roughly 6 pounds or so. So what we want to do, I'm going to spread this open a little bit. We're going to go ahead and begin processing it. And right here, what I like to do is cut this off as well. Sometimes it's really difficult with your knife. You can also use kitchen shears. And there you have it. First of all, select a vessel in which you wish to make the stock in. I'm a little pressed for time, so I'm going to use a pressure cooker. Be careful when using the pressure cooker because rabbit is very delicate meat and it's easy to overcook it and pulverize it. Sometimes when people cook chicken in a pressure cooker or just simply overcook it, the meat, for instance the breast, really gets destroyed and turns mushy. We definitely want to avoid that. So I have the pan or the pressure cooker already preheated over medium heat, medium high. I'm gonna add a little grapeseed oil, and then let's go ahead and start searing the rabbit. Now we have some color on our rabbit. Let's go ahead and add our mirepoix. We will also add our bouquet garni, some thyme, bay leaf, peppercorns, rosemary. And let's go ahead and let this cook for 2-3 minutes and give it an occasional stir. Now it is time to add our water. Bring it to a simmer, and you may have to skim some of the foam from the top. Go ahead and skim the foam and discard it, and once you are free from that foamy substance, go ahead and put the top on the pressure cooker and go ahead and proceed to cook for about 30 to 45 minutes. Well, here you are as it's starting to simmer and this foamy stuff comes to the top. So what I like to do is mix it around a little bit and then start removing it with a skimmer or a spider. Don't worry, you will take some of the herbs out of it, maybe even onion and some of your mirepoix, but it's not the end of the world. There we are. We got our boil going, and that foam has been removed. Let's go ahead and secure our pressure cooker top. Well, now let's have our sauce pot over medium-high heat. Add a little oil and start sweating our onions. We will do this until they become translucent, approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Now our onions are where we want to be. Let's go ahead and add our garlic. I happen to shave mine Whether you shave it or mince it, doesn't really matter. I find that when you shave it, it just kind of holds up in the soup or whatever you're doing and just a little more rustic looking. So let's give that a minute or so as the garlic becomes aromatic. Now it's time for our sweet potato. Add our dry mushroom. Give it a quick stir. Now let's add our rabbit stock. We've actually already strained it and removed the rabbit meat, and we're letting it cool so we can clean the meat off. Now we will bring this to a simmer and continue to cook until the potatoes, sweet potatoes, are ready. Now that our potatoes are cooked, let's go ahead and add our rabbit. Kale. Heavy cream or milk. Just a little. Tarragon. Go ahead and give it a stir. Taste it and adjust the seasoning, salt and pepper if needed, and then you are ready for service. Well, there you have one of my versions of rabbit stew. A little bit different than you would think, but as I mentioned earlier in the video, that it's going to be lighter in consistency, therefore a little more versatile and, you know, a little more comfortable or feasible for serving year round. But yet it's still hearty enough to satisfy you in the winter. The cream or the milk at the end is an option. I kind of like it just to make it a little bit different, and just adds a nice little subtle texture to it, a little smoothness, and you know, and also it's a little different than, you know, the normal. Feel free to substitute rabbit with, you know, any others, with squirrel. You can use pheasant, quail, duck, chicken, whatever. Same thing will work just great. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed the presentation, and give it a try. See what you think. Give me some feedback. Please subscribe to our channel. I'd love to have you on board. Jó étvágyat!